Alright, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but I've put so much into planning this that this is going to go perfectly. So this is the brand new iPhone SE, and I'm going to be unboxing it. And there's no way this can go wrong at all, because I've put so much work into it. So, I'm my Skylar, let's get started. So this is the new iPhone SE. It's quite a bit like the iPhone 8, which I have right here, which I will now take the case off of. And continuing, okay, I brought this knife, but I won't need it because it's so easy to open all this. Okay, this is really exciting. I'm really excited for this. Designed by Apple in California. Ooh, oh, that's really nice. Oh yeah, they got this new SIM guy, and you got your Apple stickers. So that's all really nice, if I can get it all right back in there. Perfect. And the phone. Okay, this is such a cool looking phone. It looks almost exactly like this phone. How strange, but super cool. So let's look at the other stuff in here. Simple brick charging cube thing. Earbuds, nice to have. Lightning connector because no hole in here. Whatever, headphone jack. There's no headphone jack. Just a real nice looking glass back. And your charging cable. Perfect. We'll set the box off to the side here and get the phone powered on after we grab this. So this phone is really nice because it's like the iPhone 8, but inside the phone is the iPhone 11's hardware. That's some real nice stuff there. I seriously like the look of this phone next to my black one. Now you can already see a few differences here, which are kind of crazy actually. So you can see that the Apple logo has been moved down on the iPhone SE, and the iPhone name is gone. Like, it's just not there anymore. That's really kind of crazy that it's just gone like that. But yeah, otherwise on the sides, looks pretty similar. Front, exactly the same. I have a screen protector on, so it might look a little bit different. And power button. Other than that, identical phones. So, let's get this phone turned on. Interestingly, let's see, we may need to plug it in here. Interestingly, it's got a black front. In the past, like the white iPhone 8 and stuff, they all had a white front. This one's got a black front. Really cool looking there. Really matches nicely with all the other phones with their black fronts as well. Perfect. We are ready here. I'm just gonna get this phone set up and then I will be right back. I want to take a moment here to try on this right here, which is an iPhone 7 and 8 case, and I'm just gonna put the SE right in it here because it fits perfectly in this case, which is designed for the 7 and 8. So all those 7 and 8 cases now work with the SE. But there is one thing to point out here, which is fairly important to note, which is that a case like this one I've got here has a hole for the Apple logo. But when you put that case on, it might look a little funny because there's no Apple logo right there. Alright, welcome to iPhone. This will look exactly like any old iPhone here, but what we're going to check out here is the performance of it real quick. I just want to do a few comparisons with performance, and then we'll go outside and we'll check the camera and stuff. Alright, so these scores right here are, I just ran this Antutu benchmark that does CPU, GPU, all sorts of things, and this score falls slightly below the iPhone 11 and a lot above the iPhone XS, and also above iPad Air 3 and iPad Mini 5. So this is just fantastic performance right here. Absolutely incredible. Perfectly fine. Like, I've been messing around with it for a little bit, and the performance is great. So, since the performance is good, let's take it outside and test picture, video, and audio performance. Alright, we're outside here looking at the cameras. Just checking them out here with some of these plants, some of the sunlight. Got a flag here. Just looking around. Come up close to something. Just seeing how the two cameras differ, because they are the same camera themselves, but they really are different based on the inside, the computer on the inside, because it's from the iPhone 11. It gives them a lot more power, so they can do a lot here with the video and the pictures and stuff. We're also going to look at the microphones and switch between them. There will be some audio processing done on them just to make it sound a little nicer during part of it, but then I will do the raw audio as well. Just looking around here. Check out the color. I'm not doing anything at all to this video. I'm not touching the screen or changing the exposure. Just walking around here. Giving the shade a little bit. Alright, let's go check out somewhere else. So now we're looking at pictures. So these two pictures are pretty good, but I think the one on the SE is just a little bit better. So if we look at the iPhone SE one, I think it's got better color and better details. So the iPhone 8 one, I feel like the color is more washed out. So if you look at it, all the color kind of blends together a little bit. It's definitely not as detailed in the white lines in the plant. And I just think in general, the iPhone SE picture looks much more realistic, much more detailed, a much better picture overall. Here is again another scenario where the iPhone SE gets so much more detail. I mean, just look at that wheel bear and how much more detail there is on the SE. And I can tell you the color is much more accurate as well. And it's just so much more detailed. Sometimes the iPhone SE just really does better overall than the iPhone 8. Like in this picture of the book, where it looks like it got the white balance just slightly better. The colors appear to be just a little bit better. Like, other than the white balance, if you look at the different colors on the cover of the book, the blues, the oranges, they look a lot better on the SE. As well as with the clarity and the focus is significantly better on the SE. And these pictures were taken at the same time, from the same camera in almost the same position. So, yeah, the iPhone SE just overall did significantly better in this picture. And oftentimes that is the case, where it just does better. Alright, so we're going back here to look at another video. This time this is way future Skylar. And you can see here that the iPhone SE has got significantly better stabilization, but it's not in the sensor. This is afterwards processing, CPU processing that stabilizes it, and it looks really good. Along with the colors are good. It's got, I think, less motion blur in a good way. I think it's just a much more watchable clip. So the iPhone SE is really pretty awesome. Great phone. I'll have a more in-depth review on it coming later. But yeah, I'm Skylar. Thanks for watching. Bye.